Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Vlog Episode 8. My name is Jordan Anderson, and let's roll the tape. This video has been brought to you by L'Italia Restaurant. They've got the best L'Italian food in all of L'Italia. Today we are going to be going over some filmmaking roles. We're just going to go over a quick overview of each role, starting with the producer. So you can have two kinds of producers. You can have the money-oriented producer, or you can have the on-set producer, which in the film industry they call that the line producer. The money producer is obviously going to be the one that kind of generates the money, that gets the funds together, that gets the budget together. He's going to be more of a financial heavy role, whereas the line producer, they would actually focus more on coordinating the set. So overall, the producer gets the production together. He gets the director, he finds the script, he finds the movie, he gets the cast together, gets the crew together. You can call him the boss if you want to. He's the boss. Let's just put it that way. He's the boss. The next role we have, probably everyone knows, is the director. Now, the director is the creative visionary for the entire film. Either he wrote the script or he was given the script, but either way, it's up to him to interpret the script into a piece of paper with a bunch of words on it, into an actual movie. So he, in a way, is the creative brains behind the movie. Now, a film, of course, is collaboration. Without other people on set, without being together and collaborating, a film could not exist. Or at least a good one. Let's say that. At least a good one. Now, kind of misconception, but in a way kind of true. The director doesn't really have to know much about filmmaking. He doesn't need to know what camera we're using. He doesn't need to know. All he is really in charge of is the story. If he knows how to be a storyteller, and he knows how to work well with people and manage people, then he's going to be a great director. So you don't have to keep up with the technical aspects of the industry. You don't have to know how to code or how to do kind of software. You don't have to know how to do digital effects. Like I said, as long as you're a good manager, you work well with people, you can motivate people to do things, and you have the story behind it and you know how to tell the story, then you're going to be a great director. Now, of course, forewarning, on a small scale, this is not ideal if you're a low-budget filmmaker. A director who doesn't know how to use a camera, record sound, light a scene, you're going to be struggling a little bit if you're the director who doesn't know a lot of technical aspects. Knowing what each department does and even kind of knowing how they do it specifically, having that skill set, you're going to go a long way as a low-budget filmmaker, and it's going to help you kind of create your own work as you're building your portfolio to hit the big time. The next job we have has two names. It's called the director of photography or the cinematographer. Those are the exact same job. There's no difference. Let's call it DP, DOP. I call them the creative executioners. They take the idea from the director. They take the vision and they go, all right, we're going to need this camera here, that light. We're going to put a softbox light coming from this direction over here, and the camera's going to be moving this way. And he goes, how does that look, director? And the director goes, that's exactly what I was envisioning. So the director of photography, he is a key aspect to have on set, because he's gonna, this would be for the time where your director doesn't know which camera or lens to use. The director of photography, this is where his skill set comes in, because he's gonna be able to interpret the emotion and the feelings with hardware. So he'll know what lens, he'll know the psychology of motion with the camera, so he's gonna be able to effectively help the director tell the story. In an ideal working relationship, he's the right-hand man on set. So the director of photography is also the head of the camera department. Now, on a larger set, he may not even be touching the camera that much. He may not even be operating it, because you would have camera operator, first assistant camera, second assistant camera, and he may just need to say, hey, camera operator, I need that motion right here. Can you knock it out? All right, cool. I'm gonna sit back here. So those are the three top positions, which are called above the line, which is above the creative line, to where now everyone below the creative line is merely a worker. So if you are just the camera operator, you just operate the camera. Now, like I said earlier, collaboration is key, but you at the end of the day don't make the creative decisions. Everyone's goal, of course, is to get above that line. So the first job that's directly below the creative line is called the first assistant director. It's actually a pretty unknown job outside of the film industry. No one just thinks that's the guy that gets him coffee, right? No. The first assistant director is actually the guy who calls action on set. He is the guy who manages the set, makes sure that everyone shows up on time, that the schedule is straight. We're keeping the schedule going bit by bit. You are being the first assistant director. You usually have a second assistant director and then a second, and together all three of you will be making the call sheets. You'll be making the schedule. During the day of production, you're going to be managing everything. You're going to say, when the director and the director of photography are trying to block out a scene or be a little more creative than what they've been given, that takes time, and there's only 24 hours in a day. So with the assistant director's job, he nudges the director and the director of photography. We have 40 minutes to set up this shot. We need to move on to the next shot. We have 10 more pages to shoot. That's why he is below the creative line, because he doesn't have to deal with making these creative decisions. He just worries about, here's the time frame, here's the schedule, let's keep it moving. And finally, to really jump way below the creative line, you have the good old PAs. The PAs are also known as the production assistant. I've been a production assistant, but hey, you get to be on set, you get to get yelled at a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Being a PA is the glue of the production. If you didn't have a PA on set, as lowly as a job it can be sometimes, being a PA is very important because and especially on a smaller scale, because the goal of being a PA is to not be a PA anymore. Like, you want to kick ass at that job so much that they're like, wait, why are you a PA? We need to promote this guy. This guy's awesome. So that is just a little brief snippet of some of the roles on set. My name is Jordan Anderson from Valley Films. I want to thank you guys for watching all of our vlogs, and thank you for watching this one especially. The Semino family, all of you guys are awesome. We hope to make an awesome movie for you guys. Send us a filmmaking question at Valley_Films on Twitter. I'd be happy to answer your questions. So thanks for watching, guys, and see ya!